Welcome back once again, folks. Recording and beaming to you live from the APPEX 2024 trade show and exhibition floor, day 2 in the groove. And of course, all these live shows are being brought to you by Burkert, where innovation meets inspiration. Whether it's optimizing processes, enhancing sustainability, or simply delving into the fascinating world of fluid dynamics, Burkert is your trusted partner every step of the way. And we're very happy that they are helping us to present these live streams at the show for you. Lindy Hughson, this is 5 in a row, I think.
Well, who's counting among friends, Grant? And I am among friends because with me here is my good friend Tim Sykes. He's the brand director of Packaging Europe. And Tim came out to APPEX to help us present the International Packaging Press Organization Forum because he's also a member of IPPO, as we call it. So, Tim, I've been super excited to have you here, and I'm really keen to hear and to share with our listeners your impressions of APPEX.
Yeah, thanks, Lindy. And for me, it's very exciting as well. So, we're based in Europe and increasingly kind of curious as to how our experience of packaging innovation and sustainability, etc., compares with that of other regions of the world. And this is the first time I've had an opportunity to travel to Australia. So looking at it through that European lens, it's really interesting to see a lot of familiar challenges around circular economy, the sustainability agenda, and quite a lot of sort of similar approaches. But in some ways, I get the impression that the Australian industry is a little bit more agile, maybe being a slightly smaller market than Europe. There are less barriers and kind of elements of inertia that hold back putting ideas into action. So, for example, I've seen a lot of really exciting innovation taking place here, but also a lot of innovations that were familiar in Europe, but haven't really taken hold as quickly as they seem to be in Australia. Particularly the paperization trend seems to be in full flow here. And yes, a lot of interesting market applications. I've just seen compostable stretch wrap, which looks
yes, like that's over on the Great Wrap stand.
Yes. That's something which is very, very pertinent to the European experience as well, where similar to Australia, we're having challenges in getting universal collection, let alone recycling of flexible plastics. So yeah, it looks like a very vibrant packaging industry you have here, and very open to the rest of the world as well. I've been really sort of struck by how people are showing inquisitiveness and engagement with my experience. A lot of interest in technology coming from Asia Pacific. Yeah, really impressed by the show and by the energy that your packaging industry has here.
Oh, that's really pleasing to hear. And we're very proud of what we produced here at this show. And I also picked up yesterday when we were having our fireside chat, one of the things that you were emphasizing was that you were keen to have Australian innovators enter into your Sustainability Awards program. And the deadline for that you've now extended to the 29th of March, if I'm not mistaken. So I'd love it if you would just share what that program is about, what the intentions are with it, and what type of product you're looking to have enter.
Thank you. I very much appreciate bringing that up, Lindy. So yeah, it's a global packaging sustainability innovation award, and it really covers the entire value chain. So it has multiple categories for both products that are in commercial use and pre-commercialized technologies and innovations, and even for innovations where it's kind of broader strategy or project trying to drive sustainability. It's global in scope, but inevitably, because of where we are, where most of our audience is, it's a little bit Eurocentric. So I'm extremely keen to broaden that and to have engagement from the Australian region. In fact, we've had some finalists and winners from Australia in the past. which I guess reinforces the point I made about what an important area of innovation this is. So yeah, any listeners who are doing significant work, whether you're a tiny startup or a big corporation, whether you're a packaging technology business, or a brand owner or retailer, or university, we'd love to have your engagement with the awards. It's free to enter, and as you said, Lindy, it's deadline for submissions is the 29th of March. Details you can get through the Packaging Europe website.
Well, and that also runs concurrently, if I'm not mistaken, with your sustainability conference. Is that right?
Yes.
So do you want to give that little plug now too, while we're here?
With pleasure. So yes, the winners of this year's Sustainability Awards will be announced at the Sustainable Packaging Summit. That's taking place in November 12th and 13th in Amsterdam, Netherlands. If anyone's interested in traveling, then again, that's an event with global ambitions. We really want to bring together key stakeholders around packaging sustainability strategy and R&D to really talk about the challenges that we're all facing and how we can come together through collaborations or through sort of strategic alignment to accelerate that sustainable transformation that we all hopefully invested in.
Well, thanks for sharing that, and I hope that there is some interest from Australia, and I'm looking forward to being on that judging panel as well. So thank you for that invitation, and also thank you very much for your contribution yesterday to the IPPO forum. It was really well received. I've had lots of positive feedback, and thanks for coming to Australia. It's been great to have you.
It's been a pleasure and an honor to be invited. I hope that my jet lag didn't make me too hard to understand yesterday. I felt like I was sort of speaking through a haze of confusion, but I'm glad to hear about the...
It was crystal clear to us, crystal clear.
But you had a great lineup yesterday, and I certainly learned a lot from the other speakers. That taught me a lot about the challenges and the seriousness with which Australian stakeholders are confronting the mission ahead.
Thank you, Tim.
Well, thanks, Tim. Thanks, Lindy. And of course, thanks to those who have been listening in to this discussion. We'll have more of these live streams from APPEX 2024 that are all being brought to you by Burkert, where innovation meets inspiration. Stay tuned to this channel. We'll be back in the not too distant future with another live stream.